press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students. So today let us continue with exercise 4.3 from your textbook. So third main which we are going to do now. I hope you all have practiced all the three methods, that is first one splitting the middle term, second one completing the square method, and third one is by using the quadratic formula. Now you know all the three methods and you can adopt any methods to solve the problem. So to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. Now let us see the third main. We have the question like this. Third main, first one, x minus 1 by x is equal to 3, where x is not equal to 0. So this is the question. First one, x minus 1 by x is equal to 3, x is not equal to 0. I will just tell you the meaning of this x is not equal to 0. Why? If x becomes 0, then it will not be a quadratic equation. So they have given this x is not equal to 0. Now, so when the problem is like this, you have to do, first you have to convert this into the standard form and then you have to proceed as usual. How we did yesterday, I showed you the methods, that is using the quadratic formula you can do it. Now first let us convert into the standard form. So for that, so you need to multiply throughout by x. So when you multiply throughout by x, so what will happen? This will become x square minus 1 by x into x is x gets cancelled, giving you 1 is equal to 3 into x is 3x. Now this will become x square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. I have transposed this. So x square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now it is as simple as the quadratic equation. It is in the standard form of quadratic equation. Now you know how to find out the roots. So you can adopt any method, but I will show you by using the quadratic formula. Okay. Now, so what is the first step? I told you a is equal to 1. So you compare this. So let us write that, compare by comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So by comparing, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to minus 1. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to minus 1. Now we shall check b square minus 4ac. What is the value? Now b square is minus 3 whole square minus of 4 into a is 1 into minus 1. Okay. Now let us see, this will be minus 3 whole square. Minus 3 whole square means it is minus 3 into minus 3 is plus 9. So 9 here, minus into minus it will become plus, 4 ones are 4. So the value will be 13. The value of b square minus 4ac is 13. Now what you have to do, the next step, you have to apply the quadratic formula, and definitely it is greater than 0. So the real root exists, and I am telling you, you can solve you can solve in any method. So here x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the formula. So x is equal to minus b. So minus b is what? Here minus into minus plus 3 plus or minus root of 13. So we have already found out the value of b square minus 4ac, that is root of 13 by 2 into a. 2 into a is 2 ones are 2. So x is equal to plus 3 plus or minus root 13 by 2. Now, so what are the roots then? This can be written as like this also, by 2, and x is equal to 3 minus root 13 by 2. So these are the two roots. Therefore, the roots of the quadratic equation are, you have to write like this. You can write plus 3 13 by 2, or I told you in the previous class you can write plus or minus 13, okay, or you can split and write also the roots, okay. So that is understood, that two roots, these two roots. I hope you understood this method. See, here only thing is you have to change this into the standard form and then you have to continue as usual, okay. Now let us go on for the next one. Next sum. Next one, 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. Okay, and here also they have given x is not equal to minus 4 or plus 7. So did you understand the meaning of this? If it becomes minus 4, here it will become 0, 1 by 0. So here also if it is plus 7, again this also will become 1 by 0. So it won't be a quadratic equation. So because of that they have given this condition, okay. Now when the question is like this, see, the first one was simpler compared to this one, but once you convert this into the standard form of quadratic equation, then it is easy. So how to convert this? So for that, first let us take LCM. So you know the meaning of LCM. So in the denominator you are going to take x plus 4 and x minus 7. Now here x plus 4 is there. So here 1 into x minus 7, you have to multiply 1 into x minus 7. I hope you understood this. See, here in this denominator x plus 4 is there. So just forget this. Then you have to multiply 1 into x minus 7. So like this you have to find out the LCM. Here you have to simplify like this, okay. Now here x minus 7 is there. So forget about x minus 7, then you have to multiply here 1 into x plus 4 minus x plus 4. Then is this 11 by 30. Okay, now, so just see, you can simplify, this is x and minus x. So x and minus x gets cancelled, minus 7 plus into minus, so it will become minus 13. Here minus 7 plus 4, minus 7 plus 4, so it is minus 7, here minus 7, I will write here minus 7, and here plus into minus is minus 4 divided by, here what you have to do is multiply. So this is, you have to find out the product, x into x, x square, x into minus 7x plus 4x plus into minus 7 fours are 28. So like this you have to find out is equal to 11 by 30. Now let us simplify here only. 7 minus 4 gives you minus 11 divided by. So here what will happen, x square, I will write x square. Here minus 7x plus 4x gives you minus 3x, greater number sign, minus 3x and minus 28 is equal to 11 by 30. Now just observe carefully, here 11 and 11 is there. So you know, if you cross multiply, if you bring this to the denominator, definitely 11 gets cancelled. So I am going to cancel this 11 and 11 here only. So what remains here, or you can cross multiply and then also you can do, okay. So let us do like that only. So let us cross multiply. So here minus 11 into 30 is equal to 11 into x square minus 3x minus 28. See, now I hope you understood why I cancelled 11. So here it will be minus 30 is equal to x square minus 3x minus 28. Now I will take this negative 30 to the other side. So x square minus 3x minus 28 plus 30. So it will become plus 2 is equal to 0. So now you know the quadratic equation, that is x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now you know how to do this. Now next step you all know, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to 2. Now what is the next step? Next step you have to find out b square minus 4ac. So b square is minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a into c, correct? Now what is the answer? Minus 3 9, 4 2s are minus 8, that is equal to 1. So b square minus 4ac is 1. Definitely it is greater than 0. So we have the roots. So I will rub this, I will continue here now. Now what is the next step? Next step you have to apply the formula. So x is equal to b square, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now minus b. So we have minus b, minus into minus plus 3 it will become, because here minus is there. I hope you understood, like this it will be. See, minus and b is minus 3. So minus into minus it will become plus. Plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, root of 1 by 2 into 1. So 2 into 1 is 1 only. So what the answer will be here, minus into minus plus 3 plus or minus 1 divided by 2. Now x is equal to 3 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 4 by 2 is equal to 2. The next one, x is equal to 3 minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 2 by 2, which is equal to 1. So what are the roots? Therefore the roots of the quadratic equation are 2 comma 1. I hope you understood this. So the roots of the quadratic equation are 2 comma 1. Okay. So this is how we have to work out. So the next we'll move on to the next sum. So next one is application level questions. So here third main we have only 2 questions, but later on in your application level question, that is 4th one, 5th one, 6th one, there you are going to find out such type of equations where you can practice to solve it. Okay. Now let us move on to see how this quadratic equation are applicable in our daily life situations. See, we have come across so many linear equations in 2 variables linear equation in 1 variable you have studied in 8th standard how to do, and you have applied the daily life situations, all those things. And in the linear equation in 2 variable in this chapter, this 10th standard also you have done already the linear equation in 2 variables where the application problems you have done it. So here also the main thing is you have to read the question carefully, understand the question carefully, and then frame the quadratic equation carefully, and then as usual you can apply any method to solve, that is to find the roots. Okay. Now let us see the first one. The sum of the reciprocals, see, underline that words reciprocal. The sum of the reciprocals of Rahman's age, that is 3 years ago and 5 years from now, is 1/3. Find his present age. So you have to find the present age, and the clue is given that the sum of the reciprocals, these statements are very important, these words especially, the sum and also the reciprocals of the age, when the age 3 years ago and 5 years afterwards. Okay, 5 years from now means afterwards. So you have to find out the present age. So as usual you all know the clue is given in the question. So you have to find out the present age of Rahman. Okay. So how to start then? Let us start like this. Let the present age of Rahman be x. Okay. Let the present age of Rahman be x. Next, what else is given there? 3 years ago. So 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, his age. His age was, so you can write years here. His age was 3 years ago means you all know. So 3 years less than the present age. So x minus 3 years. Next, 5 years from now. So 5 years from now. Or you can write 5 years after 5 years also. Okay, statement after 5 years or 5 years from now, his age will be, so you have to use the past tense, his age will be how much? X plus 5 years. Okay. Now, according to the question, so in the question they have given the sum of the reciprocal of these two. This is the years after, this is the year before 3 years, and this is the years before, after 5 years. Okay. So now the sum reciprocal means, I hope you know the meaning of the reciprocal. See, if reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2, like that. Okay. So now the reciprocal, according to the question, the reciprocal of the age and also the sum of the reciprocal of their age. See, did you understood the meaning? So did you understood how to frame the equation? See, the sum of the reciprocal of their ages, okay, will be equal to 1 by 3. Okay. Yes, 1 by 3. Now, so you know we finished framing the equation. Now, the previous question I showed you how to solve this type of problem, the same way you have to continue. So, what is the first step now? So, first step you have to take the LCM. Okay. Next, in the numerator, I told you. So, once again I will repeat this same. See here, x minus 3 is there already. So, forget about this. So, you have to multiply 1 into x plus 5. Correct? Plus. Now, x plus 5 is there. So, here 1 into x minus 3 and is equal to 1 by 3. Now, I will continue, and you all know you have to simplify this. Okay. So, x plus x here, add 2x. So, 2x plus here plus 5 minus 3, greater number sign, plus 2 divided by, here you have to multiply. So, when you multiply, so multiply this, x into x, x square, x into 5x plus 5x, then minus 3x, then 5 3s are 15, plus into minus, minus 15 is equal to 1 by 3. Okay. Now, 5x and 3x you can simplify, plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 1 by 3. Now, cross multiply. You have to cross multiply. So, this will become 3 into 2x plus 2 is equal to 1 into this much. So, there won't be any changes. Now, try to simplify this again. 3 2s are 6x plus 3 2s are 6 is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. Now, we will transpose this to the other side. So, this will become x square plus 2x minus 15 minus 6x minus 6 is equal to 0. I hope you understood this. Minus 6x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, this will become x square, and here minus 4x minus 15 and minus 6, that will give you minus 21 is equal to 0. Now, we got the equation as x square minus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now, what is the next procedure? Next, and just rub this. Next you have to compare with the standard form. So when you compare with the standard form, so right here, comparing with the standard form, or ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get, okay, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to minus 21. Okay, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to minus 21. Now let us find out b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac is b square. So here minus 4 whole square minus 4 into a 1, c is minus 21. So here 4 4s are 16, minus into minus plus, see here 21 into 4. So 21 into 4, you all know, it is 84. Okay, 84. So this will become 100. So b square minus 4ac we got 100. Okay. Now what is the next step? Next step, you have to apply the formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. X is equal to minus, so here we have minus 4, so there minus is there, so you all know it will become plus 4 plus or minus root of 100. See, b square minus 4ac we got 100. So here 100 by 2a. 2a. A is 1. So 2. Now x is equal to plus 4. Now you all know root 100 is plus or minus 10 divided by 2. So x is equal to, see here, x is equal to, now I will take plus 4 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 14 by 2, that is 7. Next, another one, x is equal to plus 4 minus 10 by 2, that is minus 6 by 2, that is minus 3. Now you just note these values. So now we have x as 3, x as 7 and minus 3, x as 7 and minus 3. Now you have to write this negative, since x is what we have taken, that is Rahman's age. So age cannot be a negative term, sure, age cannot be a negative term. So since it is a negative term, we can reject this root. Okay, we have to take x is equal to 7 only in this case. Suppose if this was just a problem like in the third main we did, isn't it? There if they if this was a question, just you could have written x is equal to 7 and x is equal to minus 3 are the roots of the quadratic equation. But since it is an application problem here, we have taken x as a Rahman's age. Age cannot be negative. So you have to write that point here and then you can proceed. So how will you write the point then? So let us write like this. x is equal to minus 3, since x is equal to minus 3 since x is equal to minus 3 is a negative term, then Rahman's present age is 7 years. Rahman's present age is 7 years. So since x is equal to minus 3 is a negative term, it is rejected. Please write this, it is rejected. Or you can write here only in the bracket rejected, because it is a negative term. Here only you can write. Okay. Then Rahman's present age is 7 years. You have to conclude like this. Then only the sum will be completed. Understood? Then now see, verification you can do it. It's not compulsory. I mean, they have not asked in the question, but it is the duty of the students, wherever possible, you better do the verification. So when you do the verification, definitely you can understand whether you have gone wrong or not. See, mentally you can calculate rough work. You can do the rough work also. See, what is the question? Now 7 years. Now 3 years ago, his age will be how much? 3 years ago, 7 minus 3. So it is 4. Okay. Next, 5 years after, his age will be 12. I hope you understood. Then according to the question, what is the question there? There is sum of the reciprocal of their age. Sum of the reciprocal. Reciprocal is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12. What is the value? They have given in the question. It is 1 by 3. Now find out whether this will give you 1 by 3. If it gives you 1 by 3, then your answer is correct. See, you can find out whether your answer is correct by doing the verification. Okay. So here you know LCM 12 and 4 3s are 12, 3 1s are 3 plus 1. So 4 by 12. 4 by 12 is nothing but 1 by 3. See, this is the answer. So in the question they have given 1 by 3. See, the sum of the reciprocal of their age 3 years ago and 5 years after, it will be 1 by 3. See, the proof is here only. Correct? So wherever possible, I suggest the students to, wherever possible, you do verification, and definitely it will be, it can keep you in the safer side. Okay. So let us continue with the next problems in the next class. So practice all the 3 methods you have to practice. Okay. Thank you.